What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Smash with Highlight Reels. So anyway, the past few weeks has been going well, and I mean that in a decent way. So anyway, just to give you a quick insight on what's going on, because I know I have not been uploading videos in quite some time, and I think the last one was when I played Ness and Lucas. But yeah, anyway, there's some things I would like to discuss throughout this video, and also, you know, you guys can enjoy my content. Also, another thing, thank you so much for those who have been with me and just staying with the Omega Squad, because I know there are times where I'm not uploading videos, and I have realized that when I'm not uploading, my subscriber count goes up, which is great. You know, again, I appreciate you guys, you know, for subscribing and just being faithful to the channel. But yeah, honestly, going back to what I was saying, it's been going well-ish. So I'm saying ish because for this year, you know, a lot of my like 6th grade students for the 22-23 school year, they're excited that they get to see me as the TA, and really it's been an honor to have all these, you know, kids come up to me and like basically praise me for all the things that I'm doing for them. It means a lot to me, and you know, I want to continue this for this group of students as well, because again, what I had experienced when I was a kid, when I was in like middle school or so, was the fact that my coaches would always be so supportive with my ideas, to the point where it's like, you're doing an amazing job, and let's go ahead and keep this thing going. I like that. You know, I like people who's always so supportive and, you know, always having your back and whatnot. But okay, what's going on with my my end at my workplace? You know, at this charter school that I'm working at, it's awesome. I'm having the best time ever. I've never felt so welcome and like appreciative of what I'm doing. So I did mention this several times where I'm like doing, you know, tournaments for the kids, and just being able to be a role model for them. It's again, it's what I wanted to do for this community. By the way, that was a sick combo. And just being restrained with what I can or cannot do, it, you know, it bugs me. Like, if I were to compare, I know it's way too early to like make comparisons of which you know, school year was great, which one was, you know, decent. But I'm like leaning more towards the 21-22 school year, where basically I had more freedom, and then you know, just with the principals and assistant principals always having my back, saying that I'm doing an amazing job with 6th graders. And I like that. You know, I want to be able to, you know, make them happy, and also it makes me happy as well, where I feel comfortable to come up to them and say, oh, I need help, or what do you think about this idea, or is it okay that we do this? And also I did, what was it, like a trial run, if that makes sense, with the volleyball ideas, or the, I guess, the beginning part of the sporting events, if that makes sense to you guys, where, you know, I got all 8 teams competing, and then it became so popularized around the school, to the point where it's like, you are amazing and you're so lucky that they get to do all this with you guys, or with you in general, as the, you know, the TA/coach. But yeah, I'm like leaning towards the 21-22 year. It's so much better. I had more freedom to what I can or cannot do. Granted, I was like a first timer with that company or with this workplace I'm working at now. It's, I don't know, for some reason I guess I had no eyes watching me, like basically like no vultures watching me, and just them being like you cannot do this or you should not be doing that. That's what's going on right now with me, and it's like it bugs me so much where I really that's how I feel right now with that Falcon Punch to that Greninja. And what I'm referring to is that when I am quote unquote being restrained in figurative handcuffs, you know, to those of my younger audience, it's more like my imaginary handcuffs. It's, I don't know, it's just so bothersome, and I don't know why. Let's call this person person 4. So person 4 is basically saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, let's wait for approval. When clearly the teachers who I'm working with are basically on board. Like, yeah, go ahead, you can do volleyball, you can go ahead and do all these sporting events. By all means, as long as it's not disrupting class, which, you know, makes sense. I would never disrupt class because of so-and-so or activities or events that's going on. But yeah, because, you know, as it is, education is very important. But yeah, they were okay with it. I didn't hear no complaints regarding what I was doing with last year's event with the previous 6th graders. They were just telling me that, oh, can you make copies, or can you make sure that no one is, you know, being disruptive? And, you know, obviously I'm gonna obey, you know, I'm gonna agree to what they're requesting. So yeah, I know for a fact that the teachers are on board with my ideas. It's just that this person 4 is just not you know, appreciative of what I'm doing with the 6th graders. Well, this year's 6th graders to be exact. I did mention that the principal and the assistant principals are, you know, they basically have my back, saying you're doing an amazing job, keep going. I'm happy that you are part of the team. You're part of the, you know, with the employees. Which again, it always brings a smile to my face when I hear that from them. But for some reason, this year is just so messed up. It's sad to even say that. But I even got this email. I'm not even gonna, like I said, the person who I'm referring to is gonna be anonymous, you know, just for like personal reasons. But yeah, I'm just gonna summarize what the email said. Like, I'll make sure that you know, we have to get approval from the 6th grade team that if it's okay to do so. Like I said, the principal and the 2 assistant principals are already on board. One of them was even part of my team, I believe, on June 14th, which was the champions round. And then having all eyes and even other teachers like watching my my tournament, you know, my champions round for volleyball. I would see them smiling. I'd see them like, you know, applauding for, you know, the you know, obviously with the students who were playing last time. And then it's, I don't know, it just makes me smile a lot. But person 4 is saying, you can't do this, you have to wait. And then next thing you know, this person has the audacity to take down my posters, which has been up since like August, I believe, 22nd. And it's now, the time I'm recording this, it's now September 19th. It's, I don't know, it just bothers. And then they're saying, oh, make sure you transfer all your sporting equipment to the main building. I'm like, in my mind I'm saying, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I even do that? Because all those things that I have are 6th grade exclusive. That's a great 2-frame, by the way. I can never get that. But I don't know. It's just not right. You know, this person 4 is more like power hungry, if that makes sense, or just because this person was promoted to extended coordinator. You're an extended coordinator for the afternoon team. Granted, yeah, I see, you know, this person 4 is working in the morning, but you know, and also, you know, helping out with like lesson planning, which is great. But yeah, it's just not right. You know, I've even asked my colleagues like, oh, this person 4 saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. And they even have a great idea saying that they're not supposed to be doing that because, example number 1, they are only there to help the afternoon team. I'm not part of the afternoon team. You know, as it is, I work, yeah, I work in the mornings, and then I have school in the afternoon. And then after that, I go home. And then, you know, there are times where, you know, obviously if there's an assignment I gotta do for school, I do it. If there's reading, I go ahead and do that. But it's just not right. Like, being the one to just control, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, dude, let me run my tournament, okay? As it is, I am the volleyball commissioner. The commissioner of the volleyball season. I also made like the scheduling, who's playing who in the first couple of preseason games, which is supposed to start October 6th. And then the season's gonna be starting October 24th. Originally, I had it scheduled for the 27th, but I realized that one of my colleagues is leaving in December, or like in the middle part of December. So I wanted to make sure I, you know, take care of this and get the season started. And then also a few of my teachers have been supportive of my idea. They even wanna get into like the volleyball spirit. Like one person who I used to like help out in my first year was you know, one of my favorite teachers who I enjoy. She's like, yeah, go ahead, you can go ahead and put me in the roster. Again, she is on board with my idea. So why even bother trying to take advantage, or not take advantage, but like control what I can or cannot do. If you're the extended coordinator, person 4, by all means, like, do what you're doing for your afternoon team. I am also grateful that you are there for like doing lesson planning, but still though, just, you can't be doing that to people. Like, just because you were the one who got quote unquote promoted, I'm putting air quotes right now, you got promoted to this position, like, cool, you know, congratulations, but like, you know, just don't take advantage of other people. You know, like, like, I feel discouraged whenever it's like when you get emails or when you get notified saying that you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, you have to get permission first. Like, permission for what? The 21-22 school year, I got to run a tournament, a trial run in, I believe, just in the month of December of last year. And then the spring, I ran a full-on training camp, and then also the season. And we even had our building, our own 6th grade building, to ourselves. We had it for you know, for the mornings, like morning drop-offs, and then also for like recess or nutrition, and then even lunchtime too. So if it's so successful, are you trying to like bring me down just because I you know, came up with one of the greatest ideas? I'm not trying to brag or anything. Seriously, it's a great idea I came up with, where I'm mixing up like FCLA students and we have STEM students in one team, whereas with ping pong I had them separated. And then I also found out that you know, like the teachers wanted to go with what's the name? This thing called I'm like drawing a blank. it's where they would switch classes and have a mixture of students. And then in my mind, I'm like, did they copy my idea? To the fact that I decided to go with mixed students of FCLA and STEM. Like, that tells you that I came up with a great idea. Like, you can't... I don't know. That tells you I'm doing a great job. How else can I say it? I don't know. It's bothersome. I don't want to be the one that's like, oh, you should listen or you should do that. Again, like I said, even my colleagues, I think I already saw this one. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this part and move on to the next highlight reel. Sorry about that, you guys. So, I don't know. I lost track of where I was going, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably gonna, butcher this. But yeah, I just don't like the fact that this person is always so controlling. And I don't know, it's just, this year it's just so bad. I don't know, I think I mentioned this in the previous video, where like, I'm just frustrated. Why do this to me? Like, and to the 6th graders who basically, person 4 who used to be a teacher for 5th grade, and then now being an expanded coordinator just because you have that title. Yes, you're an expanded coordinator for the afternoon. That's the key word, afternoon team. You're only there to help me in the morning team for lesson planning. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you can and what you can do. When I need help to like do planning and what activities that should be done, by all means, yes, I go to you. But for you to be like person 4 to be so controlling, that's a big no-no. And obviously as an employee, I'm maintaining my professionalism, just so I can maintain this position that I have, this employment that I have. But that's just wrong. You are basically becoming like the villain of this scenario. Like, I don't want to make a big deal about it, like, oh, I guess this person is spreading rumors. I don't want to be the one that's doing all that. No. But yeah, it's just sad that this person is pretending to be all that, which you're not supposed to. Unless you're the principal, assistant principal. Yes, by all means. Even the assistant directors, basically, this person is my boss. Like, I gotta abide by their rules. If they say do this, go ahead. If they say don't do it, then don't do it. Like, this person did not hire me when I was applying for the position. One of the assistant directors, now that person is my boss. Like, you have to, obviously when you're working, you have to listen and cooperate, and especially if it's coming from your boss, when they're giving you directions, you must follow, like, directions, instructions. I don't know, it's just so, how should I say this, infuriating to the point where, I just have to basically rant. I feel bad because this is supposed to be a video where I'm sharing stories, good stories and what's good, what's happening. Yeah, but like I will go ahead and read this part of the email. I'm not gonna put on screen. Like I said, it's for personal use and like just to maintain privacy. So anyway, it's saying, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up with you to let you know that I have not yet heard back from the 6th grade team on whether or not they have approved the volleyball/ping pong tournaments. As a reminder, in the meantime, please refrain from discussing the tournament. And what's going on? What? Oh, okay. No, I'll leave that there. That's what was that? Jeez, November 1st of 2020. Alright, let me go find another video. Sorry about that. So anyway, oh man, that really threw me off that it can't play because it's an old replay. It is an old replay. November 1st, 2020. Also, that's my birthday. But anyway, as I was interrupted by the replay not being shown, I'll go ahead and read the whole thing again. Actually wait, I left off. Yeah, as a reminder, in the meantime, please refrain from discussing the tournament with students until it has been approved. I have removed the posters in the Annex NPR to eliminate any confusion until we hear back from the 6th grade team. Once I receive a response from the team, we can set up a follow-up meeting to review next steps. Okay, now keep that in mind. The posters I put up, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I hope I did. I did that early, like the beginning of the school year. Keep in mind, this is my stuff that I have in the 6th grade building. It's just, I don't know, it's just so infuriating. Someone just taking and like moving stuff away without your consent, without your permission. Like, how would you feel like if, you know, you have like a nice art piece and you know, someone decides to like put it in the shredder? Would you be upset? Because I would be. Like right now, I'm like just thinking about it. It makes me so furious. Even think about it. It's like, why? As it is, person 4, just a expanded coordinator. Oh man, I don't know. And then this person's asking me, how does this work? How does that work? So what does that tell you guys? Me being a volleyball commissioner, knowing how everything works, knowing, understanding and creating the format regarding the playoffs, regarding the standings and which team is located, like in the rankings, what format we're gonna go through, like is it a best of 3, best of 5, best of 7? So, because I know what I'm doing, you know, because like I said, when I was in middle school, my coach was telling me what I should do. Even my dad, you know, he would teach me like, oh, this is because this team finished with this on this seed because they had like a decent record or they have a okay record. Like, again, as the commissioner, I know exactly what needs to be done. Person 4, who I just read in the email, is saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, I don't know, it's just makes me angry. And I'm sorry that I'm saying this because I want to make sure that I have this, you know, like a positive and happy community. I just have to share this with someone, you know, like with you guys being, you know, supportive of this channel, which again, I'm so thankful. It's just, so I don't know. Right now, I miss having the 21-22 school year. No one like saying you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Teachers, like I said, were so supportive when, you know, towards the end of the semester when they had pretty much nothing else to, you know, teach because the semester was pretty much done. And I said, oh, is it okay I can, you know, present this trophy or can I, you know, make this quick announcement? They said, yeah, go ahead, by all means. Like, again, they have my back as well as I have their back. They, you know, we support one another. Whereas person 4, nope, nope, no. Well, I don't know. It's. Let me know what you guys think. You know, leave your comments down below of this video. Is person 4 being so controlling? Am I doing a great job with the students? It's... I don't know. How I see it, I'm doing an amazing job. A fabulous job. Doing this for the kids. As it is, especially when COVID started, everyone had to stay at home. And everything was like online, on Zoom. Everyone stops going outside because, you know, it's dangerous to be breathing that virus out there. Even parents, you know, I would speak to them like, oh, I'm the commissioner of the volleyball tournament. And they said, oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, my son or my daughter, you know, they appreciate the things that you've done. And I am thankful that you're doing this because, and I heard this a lot from parents. They said, you know, kids need to be out there, you know, working out and like, you know, getting physical activities. And, you know, everything is just great. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below regarding this topic. It's just so sad to the point where, like, I obviously for me, I don't want to, you know, resign from this position because I'm having fun, and also this workplace is like really close to my house. It's just, it's so bothersome. I think I mentioned that I worked on this for the past 4.5 months. And let me see what else is here. Okay, they're mentioning about other positions open. Oh, by the way, like this is completely off topic, but I went to Horror Nights like a few days ago. It was pretty cool. Like, I thought I'd be scared and terrified because I hate anything horror related. And it was just a really cool experience. My first time going to Horror Nights. And, you know, just, you know, I just experienced something different. And, oh yeah, I also mentioned this. This is another email I mentioned. This is where I sent it to everyone. I said, good evening to all. Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. This is like early September. And I mentioned like the details on what's going to happen for the next couple of months. Because seeing how popularized it was throughout the entire school, that tells you something that I'm doing a great job. Like, do you see anyone else doing this? I was told from my boss that they used to do kickball, and the next thing you know, it just stopped. When I mentioned that, oh, is it okay that I start a like a volleyball champions round against the 6th grade champion? They said, yeah, of course. And then they said, is it gonna be like staff versus students? And I said, yes, it's gonna be like that. They said, oh, it's so fun. Let me go ahead and notify one of the assistant directors, which turned out to be one of my teammates in the champions round. And just seeing the smiles in their face, it just, like, not only did it bring me tears a little bit, I had this really big smile inside me and also underneath my mask. Like, wow, they appreciate what I'm doing, and they said, oh yeah, we used to have a kickball, I'm happy that you're doing this for them. Again, being praised, that's what I like, you know. Wouldn't you guys feel great if someone praised you for saying like, oh, you did a great job for, you know, being a great student, you did a great job for this video? Like, don't you enjoy getting compliments like that? Because it's so cool. Like I mentioned, in that email, like early September, regarding, you know, after Labor Day, I said that we're gonna have the volleyball draft on September 21st, and then we're gonna have the preseason on October 6th. The season opener will be on October 27, which now is the 24th, when I made an update. And then the first time volleyball all-star game in the annex. And then here's what the principal had to say, right? Oh yeah, before I mentioned that, I said we're gonna have the Storm taking on the Mystics in the season opener, and then possibly the Sharks and Penguins will play in the second half of the day. So basically, it's gonna be 4 teams playing in one day, which is again extremely productive if you think about it. Like, would you have 4 teams play in one day or 2 teams per day? If it's 2 teams per day, basically the season's gonna prolong up until maybe overlapping the playoffs, which I'm trying to avoid. So yeah, I mentioned that there's gonna be an All-Star game December 16th, Annex at 10:30, right? This is from the main director, the principal, saying, "Hello, thank you for the detailed email and overview of your vision. Please schedule a meeting with this person to review the plan and corresponding guidance." So, again, this is the director of the school I'm working at. They are supporting me at the same time. As I'm looking at it right now, when I'm rereading it, your vision, overview of your vision, like, that's a little bit, there's some kind of conundrum that's going on, but still, I trust in what the principal's doing, because as it is, this person is like the face of the campus, right? Whatever goes, that's what this person's gonna do. Like, basically, this person's wishes are my command, and I, obviously, I'm gonna respect that. Like I said, principal. And then what else is there? Yeah, same thing with the person who hired me, like my boss. Thank you for the detailed email. Make sure to schedule a meeting with this person to review the plan and corresponding guidance. See? I mean, like, still though, they love, or they see as my vision being, like, productive. And all this is coming from the heart. I may oversee it, but let me know, like I said, let me know in the comments below. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. And then they're saying that, because I mentioned that I would need different, I would need more space regarding the equipment that I have for 6th grade. Like, the volleyball net, the other volleyballs, the badminton rackets, the shuttlecock for the badminton, or in this case, other people call it the birdie. And what else is there? The ping pong paddles. I did mention that I would need space, but then I was like, I think it's better I don't put it in the main office, because if I do, then what if something is damaged? What if something is lost, which I'm trying to avoid? And then they said, this person 4 is saying, yes, we can definitely relocate the equipment, my equipment. The school gave that to me last year. You can move it to the main building supply room so that it can be helped with the rest of the sporting equipment. Please let us know if you need help. I didn't even bother responding to that email, because if you put it, I'll put it this way. Let's say you are the one that is, you have your own stuff, but then you put it with other people's stuff and then it gets mixed up, and then what if it gets damaged? When clearly last year, the school gave that to me. When I requested it, I said, oh, can I have badminton rackets? Can I have the shuttlecock? What else is there? The volleyball net. The volleyballs. The paddles for ping pong. That's basically all mine. Like, I didn't pay for anything. When I requested it from the school, they said, yeah, we can do this for you. And then, to add things even more worse, that main like 6th grade building is now being shared with like TK through 5th grade. I understand, you know, maybe 4th and 5th can stay, but like TK through 3rd, they should stay in their own building. They need to stay in their like where their cafeteria is located. It's a lot closer to their classrooms, because if they're going to, or when they go to our building, the 6th grade annex, they're basically wasting their time for nutrition, for lunch. Why is that? So, I don't know. Even one of my colleagues was saying they're gonna regret, you know, having them be in this building, because it's just so erratic when we have all of the like students in one building, especially in our building, which is becoming old. And I just see all the stains here, you know, on the ground, on the walls. I see water spills all over the place. I don't know, you guys. It's just so much to deal with, and really, what can I do? Like, I can put my voice in, I can put an email in. Would they? I mean, obviously, with the director and the assistant directors, they're busy. You know, they have to run the school, they have to make sure everything's all good, funding and whatnot. But it's just frustrating. So I don't mean to be so negative with this video, but I just had to bring this out, you know, and share this with you guys. But you know, it's all about trying, you know, to put your voice out there. So we'll see what happens. Oh man. Again, guys, I'm so sorry. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed this content of me ranting. There's gonna be very few edits throughout the video that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys for this one. So I think it's just gonna be like me giving like, well, updates / ranting with all this. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'll try and get back to making some more content. I haven't released the Splatoon 3 video that I made. This is back when it first came out, and then you know, I got to play with one of my subscribers who's now my mods. But yeah, I'll get back to it as soon as possible. I just wanted to just release this little rant that I had inside me. But yeah, this video is pretty much over. So if you want more videos, not like this, me ranting, but like if you want more videos, you know what to do. As always, continue to stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully for a better video where I'm not angry. Take care, guys. Peace out.